third preseason game here.
On EA Sports as you take a look live there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport.
And
as
who
both
gets the
teams
ball?
made their way
I
out of
get
the
the ball.
tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready.
Got to pick my quarterback first. Oh, I can't do my depth chart
and
yet.
the Philadelphia Eagles. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis and CD. Week 3 of the preseason. We're getting there. Opening night on the horizon. Madden video.
Madden Viddy. Yeah, see, I know who quarterback I want out here. I want Hensley to start. Me to go second quarter. Okay, we're good.
On Friday the 25th, so you know we're close, but this is the week you use as your dress rehearsal, isn't it?
Yeah, you certainly
August
do.
25th
now, the
is
guys
Madden,
that know
might
they're going to
add.
make this team and have be difference makers in the season, they're probably more looking forward to the Madden game being released than this game. But this is the one, as you said, is dress rehearsal. You want it to be exactly like it's going to be on opening day.
And
they'll regulate the play time of the starters, but they want them to be out there just like they're playing a regular game for the time that they play.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
And he's hurt, so he's going to get subbed.
Now we'll get a
Wow,
stoppage here
the
as it
second
appears
play
we've
of
got
the
an
game,
Eagle slow
Hensley's
to get
down.
out. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason
All
game.
right.
We'll be right back.
Next
So
guy's
certainly
me.
not what they were hoping for, especially on the road. Their starter
I'm
forced
in
to
the
the
game.
locker room. And here's the veteran backup now, Matt Flynn. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete.
Oh, boy,
Chad
nice,
Hansen, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up
Okay, it's
third
not
down.
Matt Flynn, folks.
And the big
It's
boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the
it's
O-line,
my
Charles?
guy
I love
and
them
then my
because this
cuz.
is a group that's
That's
so
it. Thank you.
cohesive.
No
They
Chad
know what the
Hensons.
man next to
No
them
Matt
is going to
Flynn's.
do at all
Matt Flynn's
times,
not the quarterback.
and they
Chad Henson's not
operate
the
as a
receiver.
terrific
Okay?
unit.
Thank you. Idiots.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a
That was a
touchback.
dumb drive. I don't know what happened.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
While
The
in
rookie
college,
quarterback had a
teams
dislocated
improved
elbow
their
for
win
the
total
elbow.
from 1 his freshman year to 5 his sophomore year to 8 his junior year. Love that type of improvement. Love that type of diligence.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Again they run with Gurley. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. Throwing on third. Goff. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays, and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. The last couple of drives have ended in punts. Maybe the crowd minds that, but you're a defensive guy. You're okay with a couple of punt drives.
Listen, I'm the guy that loves a 0-0 pitch game. All right, in baseball, I can handle that going into the 7th inning. I think the crowd, though, they want to see a little bit more excitement. Let's see if someone can break something free on offense and get going.
Offense at a premium the last 2 drives. And he's brought down. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. He'll drop to throw. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerve should...
And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Now Gurley staying down. Well, let's hope he's all right. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Third and long. It's gone. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They'll run it now out of the gun. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. And we peek at the defense now for Philadelphia.
I'm going to take a good, strong look at the veteran presence in the secondary. That is Malcolm Jenkins. Starts at safety, plays cornerback when they go into their nickel sets. He can move inside and cover the slot receivers. He's also a guy who knows how to turn the football around when he picks it off. 3 interceptions in 2016, 2 of them returned for touchdowns.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well. But when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. A shotgun snap for Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they take possession of the football and have it at their 36-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover. But if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go. And maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
Well, there's that man again. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. 23 yards on the play. They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The quick slant caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey.
And what a way to end the quarter. The Eagles have scored, make it at 20-0. And we'll kick the extra point here to see if it goes up 21 at the end of the quarter. And spotted up and good. The Eagles end the first quarter at 21-0. We're going to start the second quarter. We'll come at you near the end of the second quarter, folks.
One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 21-0 our score, and we're back to Philadelphia after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Elliott now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now let's go. Back to throw now on 1st down. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
All right, here we go.
Back to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Maybe a little sign of life here offensively, Charles. They get their first down. They didn't have any in quarter number 1.
And I think what we're seeing is great evidence of good scouting by both teams, right? Understanding what they like to do, their best players, try and take those away early.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Brandon Graham. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taken in at the 22. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. They'll set up a throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's brought down. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
He'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning. The Eagles scored nothing in this quarter because, well, I guess the quarterback now sucks. I don't know. This guy's weird. You know we're going to put a rider on him at the end to see if we can get something for him. But, it's 2 minutes left. The Eagles are still winning 21-0. Looking to make it 28 here soon. We'll come back to you in a little bit.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll look to throw. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half for your partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jared Goff and the Rams headed back onto the field. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people. Lean on your teammates. Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles
Pick 6, bitches. He picked that off at like the 30-yard line. He's like, I got this. He's going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 yards. He's at the 35-yard line. He's like, I got this, thank you. I'm going to go to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. It's not a dog. It's a human. Well, if he's one of your dogs, like, yeehaw. Okay. So the Eagles got 14 points this quarter off of a touchdown and a weird play. We're going to kick the extra point one-handed because controller's got one hand and the headset's on the other hand. Because I don't like always wearing the headset. All right. So the Eagles are up right now, 35-0 near the half. Let's see if they can go 35-0 at that half. You really think they're going to go 35-0? It's going to be 35-3 or 35-7. I can see this coming. We'll be back to you in a little bit.
As this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set to go again here on offense. Jared Goff trots back onto the field. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown one interception. He wants to balance that off with at least one touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
On second down, here's Goff. And this one is incomplete. The tight end, Cameron Brate, was the target. And it's third down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Here's Goff. Dumps it off to Gurley. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Fletcher Cox in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight. Here's Goff now on second down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. On the counter, Gurley. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. Here's Johnny Hacker now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A.
Did I or did I not say it would not be 28-35 to nothing? I know it can never be me winning at the half. I threw it over my guy's head. I threw it over his head to my guy, and it didn't go the right direction. Fucking knew it wouldn't be. Can't be me undefeated. I mean, unscored on. No. Why the fuck would it be?
He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up.
So that's going to be 7 points to half. That was a disgrace, and that quarterback is going to be out of the game next quarter. Yeah. Bullshit.
And now the kick is away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good effort on the return there gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
Really, it's a solid draft class from a year ago. They were able to address some key weak spots on their team and fill in some holes.
And they were able to identify the players they wanted early in the process.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Ogletree. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington or Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Eight yards to go here on second down.
Hey, we got tight left. One tight end. One tight end. Key him. Key the tight end. Here we go. One play.
Now it's gone. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. The final shot before break here. Goff. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. So we've come to halftime here.
Well, that brings an ending to our sad little quarter here. The Eagles are up 35-7. We're going to do the highlights. And take it, Larry. I'll be back after this is all over.
All right, let's roll those highlights. Midway through the first quarter. Nice work to make the catch in double coverage. And this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. He'll take the early advantage. Offense on the field now after the fumble. Middle of the field, the pass will be caught. And it will be caught for the score. Eagles up now by 21. Now early in the second, the pass ends up being picked off. Johnson's the one who makes the pick to give a boost to his defense. Eagles line up at the 3. The catch is made in double coverage, and he finds his mark for the score. That takes the lead up to 28. We move late into the second. Here the defense will come up with the pick. Eagles will end up returning it for a TD as the blowout is on. Still a little time left on the clock. Here the defense will come up with the pick. Ogletree is going to run it back for the TD. Trailing now by 28. That'll do it from our EA Sports Studios. Let's send it back up to Brandon and Charles in Philly.
All right, y'all, we're starting the second half. Equals up 35-7.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Here's Goff. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
You gotta give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Goff now looks to throw. And Brate, the tight end's got it. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
Yeah, they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down. Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Second down, here's an option right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as get set for their first possession of the second half. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. First throw now for the backup Breeze. Caught right side is Jeffrey. And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And his kick is good. Now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Another carry now for Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And they do finally get him at the 12. A big run there by Gurley. 56 yards on the ground. So Gurley gashes the defense, and a lot of people say, do you take running backs early first round? Do you want them that high? Surely you're happy you took Todd Gurley that early.
Without a doubt, Dr. Seuss. I love the way that got done by you, but even better, it's fun to watch Todd Gurley run the football. He is electrifying.
I want you to know that I did not mean to do that, by the way.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cameron Brate, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Breeze going to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And, Johnson dinged up a bit. Still down. Hopefully nothing serious. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Now Breeze. Just reels it in over the middle. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. So it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Elliott now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding him to no gain.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. That's pulled in at the 32. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. On 1st down, Breeze. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride is kicked in. Made it terrific.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point.
Guys, it's the end of the 3rd quarter. The Eagles are 49-21. They're up by 28. Eagles have the ball 3rd and 15 at their own 35. We'll come at you near the end of the quarter. This is the final quarter.
First throw now for the backup Wentz. And it's brought in by Eric Decker. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And able to find Decker. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Here's Wentz to throw. Right side, there's Decker. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
I got 87. I got 87. That's speed, boy. Heavy. Here we go. Back. 54's Mike. Check. Watch what he's doing.
Now wins. To Decker over the middle. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They get a good chunk of that penalty yardage back. A gain of 15. Second down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Just 2 yards to go here on second down for the offense. Wentz to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Decker. And down inside the 15 he goes. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart, because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Eric Decker from 13 yards out. And the Eagles are pouring it on.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This
But she's singing too.
Oh, she's
on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
On third down, it's Barber, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 3 yards won't be enough here, as that'll bring up fourth down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, That's a big day.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Wentz now on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Getting late in the fourth now, Charles. 2-minute warning just around the corner.
Yeah, some teams just want to get to that spot, take a breath, and then come out and attack for the rest of the game.
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this.
Well, guys, we've hit the 2-minute warning. It's 56-21. Eagles are winning, and I think they're going to win, but...
So it's Rams football here as we
I don't know.
Here. And let's see what they've come up with.
7 points only in next quarter. Ooh, we need more.
Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards.
Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right. Move.
From the gun, Bradford. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
Bradford from the gun on third down. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner, and just think about how good that feels because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Decker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there at 22. Throwing his Wentz. It's complete. He's got Eric Decker. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Throwing on first is Wentz. This is caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Rams getting set to go now. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Mike Bennett Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the defense gets to the quarterback. Now the offense backed up on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Bradford. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
3rd and long for Bradford. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And it's taken in at the 9. 12 yards on the return that time. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
Hey guys, it's me again. 12 seconds left, and now time for 2 plays.
Over the middle, complete. It's Decker. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
I'm going to go long with 1.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is incomplete with a clock showing
I need a timeout.
Seconds left. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Who cares? I already won.
Big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style.
All right, so this game is over. The Eagles win it, 63-21. And they scored 13 points. That's the worst quarter. Their best quarter is the first. Second best would have been the 2nd and 3rd. Tied, and then the 4th quarter was the worst with 13 points. They're gonna have to do some shit with these quarterbacks. Well, that's it. Wentz won 81.2, 2 touches and 163 yards. And folks, that's all we got time for here. We'll come at you later next week for another game. Bye bye now.